Jamie, fantastic result. We had to work hard for it in that second half, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We spoke before the game about getting off to a good start. A minute later, we're a goal down, but we never do things easy. It's always the same old. I think first half's probably up there as one of the best I've seen us play. I thought we were absolutely outstanding. After the goal, we created numerous chances. Could have been 4 or 5 at half time. The message at half time was to continue that, to keep getting the foot on the ball, maintain possession and keep creating them chances. Albeit I don't think we hit the heights, the same as the first half. I thought we created some really good openings. We looked solid defensively. Probably had to defend a little bit more than we would have liked in the second half, but really hard work and performance, some massive individual performance as well. We spoke a lot this week about them fine margins and improving that, but all that hard work this week certainly paid off today.
You mentioned that first half performance, you really did get into your rhythm. How important was it to get the goal back as quickly as we did?
Very important. I thought the response was fantastic. They're a brilliant group of players, some excellent characters in there. You've seen the disappointment of, I think, around the ground when that goal went in. You thought, here we go again. But the way they lifted each other up and took total ownership and accountability on the pitch was different class. It was a really well worked goal. Sparky's come back into the team today, and I thought it was absolutely magnificent. 2 brilliant goals, 2 excellent goals, and like I say before, we probably should have had a few more in that first half.
Was that must have been the disappointment at half time, that we weren't further in front, and you always knew, I suppose, Chorley, they're up there in the playoff positions because they're an effective side. You always knew they were going to have parts of the game.
Yeah, they were a really good side. They have been for a number of years. They're well drilled, well organised. But I think the way we played in the first half and the way we took the game to them, we were very aggressive with the ball and in terms of passing forward and good forward movement, and I think we caused them a lot of problems. Like I said a couple of weeks ago, we're out that habit of looking behind us and where we want to be. We've had a couple of disappointing results over the past few weeks, and like I said before, we spoke a lot this week, but the lads' effort, the way they conducted themselves today and how they've been all week, that was the reward today.
And as you mentioned, Mark Anderson coming back in the side, and also LeBrun and Becker, who got the man of the match from the sponsors. He made a difference back there, didn't he? You could tell he'd missed his football. He made up for it this afternoon.
He was absolutely outstanding. I thought Joe Tate and James Curtis alongside him as a back three, different class, the wing backs. It's very hard to single people out today, but he's got man of the match today, and deservedly so. He was solid, he was composed in possession, which we know he'll bring to the table. Like I said before about Sparky, we know the quality he's got. To have him back out there, and I think you've seen his deliveries and his passing ability and the way he organises out of possession. He's a huge player and he's a brilliant character.
And to have those options, it's going to be needed, isn't it? We're approaching the business end of the season now, and if we're going to do and get to where we want to get to, then we're going to need to get on our bikes a little bit, aren't we?
Without a doubt, and we as a management team say it all the time, it's a squad. It's not the 11 that start, it's everybody. I think you've seen Connor Shanks and Corey, they only come on for a little spell in the game, but they give everything they got to get them 3 points today. And as you say, we'll have to move a couple of things around again on Tuesday, obviously, with 1 or 2 not being able to play. But that's what it's about in this end of the season. You've got to be prepared. You've got to look after yourself, and you've got to be ready to play. And when you get that opportunity, you've got to keep a hold of the shirt as well.